Hey, what's up guys, video IQBD here. In this video I'll be explaining technology terminologies, and this is a new series that I've started. This is part 1 and I'll be coming out with part 2 very soon. A flagship phone is the latest phone that a company produces in a year. For example, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra or the Xiaomi Mi 11. And a mid-range phone is a phone that is produced with not too high quality materials, which makes them cheaper and more in number. For example, the Google Pixel 4a or the OnePlus Nord N10. Open source software is software whose source code is shared openly and users are given rights to use, study, or change the code. Examples of software that are open source are VLC Media Player, Firefox, or the LibreOffice suite. Cache is a hardware or software component of a device that stores data from apps or sites that you visit, so that future or requests to visit those sites or apps again can be delivered faster. Deleting the cache won't cause any damage to the files and data on your device. It only deletes those temporary data, which means that future requests to access those apps or sites will take longer than normal. Graphical user interface is a form of user interface that allows the user to interact with the device through icons and buttons. For example, the icons on your phone. Without them, you won't be able to do anything on your device. Some people think that the earpiece is a long cable that you plug into your phone when you need to listen to a podcast or music or watch a video, but the earpiece is actually a part of the phone that you put to your ear when making a call. The long cable that you plug into your phone when you want to listen to music is actually called an earphone. Encryption is the transforming of pieces of information into an unreadable form called ciphertext. When something is encrypted, it means that it has been converted to ciphertext using an algorithm, and it can also be decrypted using that same algorithm. You've probably heard of bits, bytes, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, and so on. All these are units of storage. The lowest amount is bits all the way to the largest, which is yottabytes. Here is a table showing the relationship between the different units. The refresh rate of a device is the number of times that the display shows a new image per second. A device with a refresh rate of 60 Hz means that it displays a new image 60 times per second. The greater the refresh rate, the faster and smoother the display. Wireless charging is a form of charging that uses electromagnetic induction to generate electricity to power portable devices. It starts when alternating current is passed through the induction coil of the charging pad, which creates a magnetic field. The strength of the magnetic field fluctuates because of the alternating current. This constant change creates an alternating current in the device's induction coil, and a rectifier, which is inside the device, converts the alternating current to direct current, which charges the battery of the device. Haptics is the use of technology to reproduce the sensations that will be felt by a user when an action is done in real life. For example, if you are shooting with a virtual gun, haptics would create the sensations that will be felt when shooting with a real gun, like the weight and the pushback while shooting. Ingress protection rating, or IP rating for short, is an international standard for measuring a device's resistance to foreign objects or substances such as moisture or dust. PPI is a measure of the pixel density of a device. It has a formula. PPI is equal to the number of pixels divided by the size of the device in inches. Therefore, a phone with a 1080p display, which has a size of 6.9 inches, will have a pixel density of approximately 155 pixels per inch. The greater the pixel density, the sharper the display. A stylus is a pen-shaped piece of hardware whose tip can be detected by a monitor or a screen. Devices that have these are the Samsung Galaxy Note series or the HP Spectre X360. OIS is a feature in some phones where the camera has the ability to stabilize the image in order to take a sharp photo. This was made for phones with slow shutter speeds or people whose hands tend to shake while taking photos, so you won't have a blurry image. MilliAmpHour is the measure of the amount of electric charge that a battery can hold. The greater the amount, the longer the battery will last before dying. That's all for this video. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.